A detailed history of Adele's album 21. Released in January of 2011, 21 was the sophomore album by British singer-songwriter Adele. This record not only cemented her status as one of the most influential artists of her generation, but also became a commercial and critical triumph. The album is renowned for its deep emotional resonance, powerful vocal performances, and its mix of genres ranging from soul to pop and blues. Now, Adele's 21 was heavily influenced by her personal experiences, particularly her tumultuous breakup with a long-term boyfriend. The title 21 reflects Adele's age during the writing and recording of this album, similar to her debut album 19, which marked her entrance into the world of music. The breakup that inspired 21 left Adele heartbroken, and she channeled this emotion into the album's themes, which revolve around heartache and self-reflection and moving on. Adele has often spoken about how the pain from that breakup became a driving force behind the songwriting, with each track reflecting a stage of grief or healing. Now, the recording process of 21 began in 2009 and extended through 2010. Adele collaborated with several high-profile producers and singers, including Paul Epworth, Rick Rubin, Ryan Tedder, and Fraser T. Smith. These collaborations brought different textures and styles to the album, blending contemporary sounds with classic influences. Adele initially went to Malibu, California to work with Rick Rubin, where she aimed to craft an album inspired by roots music, gospel, and southern blues. However, her time in London working with Paul and Fraser T. Smith brought the album's standout tracks to life, including Rolling in the Deep and Set Fire to the Rain. Now, 21 is often described as an emotional journey. Each song has its distinct place in narrating Adele's experience with heartbreak and healing. Now, here are some of the key tracks. There's, of course, Rolling in the Deep. This track became the breakout hit of the album. Released as the lead single, it is a powerful, defiant anthem of betrayal and resilience. Co-written with Paul, it blends gospel, blues, and pop elements with Adele's signature vocals. It topped charts worldwide and earned Adele widespread recognition. Then there's Someone Like You, perhaps the most iconic song from 21. Someone Like You is a heart-wrenching ballad that captures the pain of seeing an ex-lover move on. Accompanied only by a piano, Adele's raw emotion and vocal delivery made this song one of the most memorable performances. It became a global hit and resonated deeply with listeners. Then you have Set Fire to the Rain, a dramatic pop ballad with a lush orchestral arrangement. This track showcases Adele's vocal power and storytelling. It became the third consecutive #1 single from 21 in the US. Then you have Rumor Has It. This up-tempo, bluesy track was co-written with Ryan Tedder. It stands out for its energy and edge, offering a contrast to the more somber songs on the album. It addresses the gossip and speculation surrounding her personal life and post-breakup. Turning Tables, another song co-written with Ryan Tedder. This one reflects the end of a toxic relationship. It's a ballad that speaks to taking back power and refusing to be hurt again, showcasing Adele's emotional vulnerability and strength. 21 was released on January 24th of 2011 in the UK and February 22nd, 2011 in the US. The album debuted at #1 on the UK Albums Chart and the US Billboard 200. It remained at the top of the UK chart for 23 consecutive weeks, making it one of the longest-running #1 albums in British history, non-consecutive. In the US, 21 topped the charts for 24 non-consecutive weeks, becoming one of the best-performing albums on the Billboard 200 in history. And 21 was universally acclaimed by critics. Reviewers praised Adele's vocal performance, the emotional depth of the album, and the production quality. Many noted how connected and Adele's ability to connect deeply with her audience was a rare quality, making 21 stand out amidst crowded pop landscape. The album received numerous awards, including 6 Grammy Awards in 2012, where it won Album of the Year, Best Pop Vocal Album, Best Short Form Music Video for Rolling in the Deep. Adele also won the coveted Song of the Year and Record of the Year categories for Rolling in the Deep. Along with awards, the commercial success of 21 is staggering. It was one of the best-selling albums of all time, with over 31 million copies sold globally. It became the best-selling album in both the UK and the US for 2 consecutive years, 2011 and 12, that feat that no artist has accomplished in over a decade. In the UK, 21 was the biggest-selling album of the 21st century, and in the US, it was certified diamond by the RAA for selling over 10 million copies. The album produced 3 #1 singles in the US, Rolling in the Deep, Someone Like You, and Set Fire to the Rain, an achievement that very few albums have accomplished. 21 marked a pivotal moment in Adele's career, and it had a lasting impact on pop music. The album's success, well, it shifted industry trends and showing that deeply emotional and vocally driven albums could dominate in a landscape often focused on dance pop and electronic music. Adele's relatable lyrics combined with her powerful, soulful voice resonated with a global audience, making her an international superstar. The success of 21 transcended traditional album sales and influenced pop culture, inspiring countless covers and performances across the world. 21 also played a key role in reviving interest in traditional soul and blues music, which many artists in the following years looking to emulate the success by infusing their own music with similar emotional depth and classic influences. Adele's 21 is a timeless album that just continues to resonate with listeners. Its fusion of emotional rawness and vocal mastery and impeccable production makes it one of the defining records of the 21st century. And Adele's ability to pour her heartbreak into music resulted in one of the most successful and beloved albums in history, leaving a lasting legacy in pop and soul music.